Oh, my freaking God. I feel like crap right now. Happy Monday, right? Is that what they always say? Oh, God, I can't get rid of this freaking cold. I want it to go away. I want to go back to living normally, which I never actually did. Question out there. Why is it that the frickin' weekend always has to fly by, but the work week drags ass? Man, fuck that. Da 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 da. Let's go.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that.
Yeah, bitch.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
I ain't no Joe Show.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Let's go.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Hoppe Hour. I don't really care. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you on this beautiful Monday. But you know, we can't begin our Monday broadcast. Oh, I said broad. Without playing this.
Hey, guys. What's up, G? Wanna go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Maybe another time.
Is it?
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Finally.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Did my frickin' inbox blow up this weekend? It's like that song from 2004 by Usher. Lovers and friends. It was a mix of love and a mix of hate. I got this email right here. Hey, Ryan, I call your latest full 2-hour coverage of Jeffry Night and really enjoyed how you gave listeners the complete story since day one. You're one of the only, if only, media figures in Tampa Bay to have the balls to talk about someone with that much power. Your way of digging into no-filter moments and unpacking the wild was genuinely entertaining. It got me thinking about pushing boundaries in our own scene. And then it was a proposition to have this Delta drink on my podcast, which I'll probably do it. I love me Delta. And we got about 11 months left of it until Trump bans it. But I was very grateful that someone was grateful for me, speaking my mind about that scumbag that we all know is going to get away with it. We all know that Jeffrey and I will be fine. Everything will be okay. Janice Live, speaking of that, the concert venue that he doesn't own, he just gave it to his son. Sure, Jeffrey's not consulting at all there. It's all about his son. Jeffrey's got nothing to do with Janice Live now. They're supposed to have a concert yesterday. It's going to be Young Jeezy, Paul Wall, and Ying Yang Twins. I was like, well, let me see what concerts are going on. And I saw that, and I was so excited. And it got canceled. And I made a joke today to my girl. And I was like, yeah, I think it was because they saw that I was on the list. And she was like, you're not that important. I'm like, shut up. I'm kidding. But yeah, no one went to this concert. It's going to be called King of the South. I mean, how would you now want to go see Paul Wall and Ying Yang Twins and Young Jeezy? 2005. I mean, seriously. Yeah, I got canceled. And then Juvenile. I want to ride your rodeo. Slow motion for me, baby. Yeah, that got pushed back to like February. So the only concert I'm seeing this month in like 2 weeks is Rakim, Raekwon, I think, whatever. Yeah, Mobb Deep. I want to call it Mobb Deep, but I'll learn more about it. I keep saying Rakim, but I believe it's Raekwon. Yeah, it's me trying to be hip. Even though they're 55-year-old men. So I was at this coffee bar on Friday, and I got a funny frickin' story for you. I gotta be careful. So the girl that was talking to a guy, and they were talking about people they mutually knew. And this guy's like scumbag. He's kind of a biker dude. He started to the girl, and he was like, yeah, you know that girl, let's just say the name is Jane, even though it wasn't Jane. He's like, you know that girl Jane? You know, the one with the average body, or he said, the average face, but the nice tight body that you could tell she works out. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her. I was like, who the hell are you to critique women, bro? Mm-hmm. I mean, I do that here, but I critique their personalities, not their looks. I know all the women I talk about on here are hot as hell. And I can't afford their steak dinners. But when you literally see a guy, man, critiquing women, you're like, get the hell out of here, dude. So I have a lot of listeners that'll listen to my show. They go, oh, I'm visiting from Cleveland. Or oh, I'm visiting from Rochester. I want to hear where the vacation spot is. Like my friend Zach, who I used to party hard with in Cleveland. Yeah, he hit me up and he was like, yeah, I'm going to be here in June. We hung out. Kind of weird when all your memories of you being blackout drunk, but you don't really remember them, but he remembers all of it. Yeah, it wasn't the best time. It was good seeing Zach. It was kind of embarrassing. Mm-hmm. My time in Cleveland was embarrassing, to be honest. Okay, but what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is people that hit me up all the time. Hey, I want to get not a workout. I want to get a vacation and maybe a workout, but I want to get a vacation and where should I go? I have the perfect advice for you. You need to go to St. Pete Beach because right now that city's trying to rebuild and it would help out the tourism money. And you know what else it would help out? Mm-hmm. Every resort has a hot tub. So if your sex life is kind of dry right now, you get into that hot tub. You get a mimosa and you get, one of the drinks. A Moscow meal, 25 minutes later, you'll be going to Pound Town. You know how I know? I used to sneak into those resorts on first dates. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. And, man, my throat's bad today. I sound like Keith Sweat on the radio. Yeah, it's just Keith Sweat's Factory, or whatever that stupid show was called. That iHeart was trying to make it sound like he was in Tampa, but he was in, like, L.A. Literally, I was able to get a girl. I lived 25 minutes from these resorts. So back in the day, they would get turned on. They'd be in the hot tub. And a 25-minute drive later, I'm getting laid. Like, that's how powerful the drive was. And that's how powerful the hot tub was. Because a lot of times when you're on, if you're at like a hotel or you live near a bar and a girl wants to bang, it's kind of nice. You just walk up the stairs and you go to Pound Town. But if you got a 25-minute drive, that's 25 minutes of them drying up going, oh, do I want to do this? I don't want to come off like a slut. But if you get a little spot on the beach, oh, yeah! Your sex life would be as good as new. I came up with the best idea the other day because I'm such a genius. Not really. You know how, like, whenever you watch the morning news and all the anchors in your local city are just hot people? Like, you had the freaking females wearing tight dresses like they're going to the club or getting a free steak dinner. Just wearing a nice little tight dress at 4 a.m. Having to get up at 2 a.m. to put on a pound of makeup. Oh, it sounds like a healthy life. Maybe that's why they're all douchebags. But what I'm saying to you is there should be a news network where it's average-looking people like me. Like someone that's got kind of like a little messy hair. Maybe their fly is down and I accidentally do that a lot for some reason. Maybe we need a news network where everyone's average-looking. I think that would be the idea. Because I feel so threatened when I watch the local news. Like, I know I'm not a bad-looking guy. I know that. But also, I look at, like, Jameson Yoler on whatever channel it is in Tampa, and he's so handsome. And you got a good guy like Charlie Belcher. So yesterday, I was watching the Chicago Bears game at the chill room at Pinellas Park, and I was a little stoned. And I thought that the third quarter was the fourth quarter. So I thought the Pittsburgh Steelers were giving up because the Bears were up like 7, and there was like 3 timeouts left. And I'm like, oh, I guess they don't want to win. And then I looked and I'm like, oh, they got 14 more minutes of football. But the Bears still got it done. Because for me, the NFL has become background noise. Mm-hmm. The NFL, I don't watch it as intently because I'm doing a lot of other things like having panic attacks, but I'll have it on. I'll be listening to old Howard Stern shows because I'm autistic. No, I'm not. It's just nonverbal learning disability. Let me drink some water. But like back in the day, I used to watch a lot more NFL, like I'd be glued to the TV, man. Like you couldn't remove me from the TV. Also back then, there was like 4 options of things to watch. Now, not so much. There's a million. Oh my freaking God. It is getting so much harder to watch these games now. You know why? Because for years, you had first row sports. VIP sports, crack streams, meth streams. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know. But it was a way to watch the NFL illegally. The site still exists, but it buffers all the time. And then like you'll be in public and you'll see like an AI photo of like a girl and how do I say this politely? This is a family show. It's a naked woman with clam chowder on her face. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, don't you love when you get one of those pop-ups and you're in public? Everyone's like, why are you watching girls with clam chowder on their face naked? I'm like, no, I'm watching sports. And they had clam chowder on their face after. I saw this video right here, and I found this absolutely interesting. Big Meech, who went to prison for like 20 years, and then had the show Big Mafia Family about him. With Lil Meech, 50 Cent kind of threw under the bus, which I don't think I'd ever want to work for 50, even though he's my hero. Here's Big Meech talking about that we focus too much on the negativity of social media and should be focusing on the people that love us in real life.
The only bad thing about the internet is every fucking body got an opinion, you know. So this is why the young people, their stomachs got to be strong. You got to be able to accept somebody saying anything about you, because any person got to. The dude can be out there in Africa in the fucking safari, and he can get on the fucking computer and give you a negative comment. These people's opinions don't count. A person on a farm somewhere, opinion don't count for real. You got 100 comments, 90 of them good, 10 of them bad, but you let them 10 bad ones get to you. See what I'm saying? That's part of being weak-minded or having a weak stomach, because you come up in this era. My era, I don't give a damn what you think. I'm pushing forward.
And this is advice from a criminal.
I'm pushing forward. I'm not going to stay stagnated or go low.
There you go. Big Mitch. I was watching the Jacksonville Jaguars game yesterday. They were trying every single way to lose that game, but they pulled it off. But oh my God, just looking at the body of, what's his name, Trevor Lawrence, and the way he looks, he just is the perfect quarterback for Jacksonville. He's average and he's got long hair. And there's a lot of pictures of him online, going to racetrack or going to Wawa, buying some booze, and I've always thought that. what about that frickin' Indianapolis Colts game? Oh my God, in the first half, seemed like Daniel Jones was the man. And he was going to beat Patrick Mahomes. And then Patrick Mahomes became Patrick Mahomes, and Daniel Jones did this thing that Daniel Jones always does, where he becomes Daniel Jones in the fourth quarter. I was stalling because I was trying to load that sound effect. That's why I did that. The dude was like 1 for 10 for 10 yards. I'm like, bro, you're literally beating the Super Bowl runner-ups. You can't do diddly squat. Drives me freaking nuts. You know what else has been driving me nuts lately? TikTok. Oh, that CEO at TikTok said that there was no censorship. And no, this is not a stereotypical accent. This is what he actually sounds like. The CEO at TikTok said that there was no censorship. But every time I speak my mind about our president being a pedophile or Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande being a couple of infidelity, I get muted. So maybe, what is it? Is it that I'm being censored or that you guys are a bunch of kiss asses of the rich and elites? Mm-hmm. Come on now. TikTok is the new version of the FCC. TikTok is the new version of just muting what they want and hearing what they want to hear. Like this is the CEO.
Over the last few years.
Doesn't it sound like him? Like, I know you probably thought I was being stereotypical, but this is what he literally sounds like.
We have invested to keep your data safe and our platform free from outside manipulation.
We stopped doing it. Before, we were doing it a lot. We were taking your data and giving it to places that call you randomly. Because we're a bunch of scumbags. But hey, at least you got to see the video of the influencer shaking her ass, and you're wondering if she's 15 years old or 27.
We have committed that we will continue to do so. We will not stop fighting and advocating for you.
Oh yeah, we advocate for you by taking your info and ruining your life.
We will continue to do all we can, including exercising our legal rights, to protect this amazing platform that we have built with you.
Oh, you built it with us. Yeah, there you go. Freaking TikTok sucks. I am crazy today. I'm wild. 856-49-HOPPY, H-O-P-P. It's 856-494-6773. I am so confused why everybody has been romanticizing George Bush lately. Growing up as a kid, everybody made fun of him. Everybody thought he was an absolute twat. And now the media kisses his ass. Just because Donald Trump is not good does not mean that you get to romanticize him. Not in my house. I don't know what that means. Oh my God. I've noticed this great generation battle between radio hosts and the company iHeartMedia that doesn't want to let go, and podcasts and video podcasts. Which, if your podcast is not on a platform and it's just on YouTube, that's just called a YouTube video. That's not a podcast. I've noticed all these old heads just don't want to admit that they did a terrible job growing the future talent, because all the baby boomers grew talent in the 90s with Gen Xers, and Gen Xers were babies. And they didn't want to let go. So they just hold on to their power and then wonder why everyone left radio. Not everybody. When's the last time a 22-year-old said, I love radio? Woo! Others. They're running from us. Because we're hearing Yeah by Usher for the 5th time in FLZ. Also, I saw here, it was kind of funny. I was at a cover the other day, and there's these Gen Z girls that were born in 2002. And we were leaving, and the Gen Z girl goes, bye. And me and my millennial friends were like, bye, bye, bye. And they did not get the NSYNC reference. And you could have literally just killed me then. The fact that there are people on this planet that don't get a cultural reference by NSYNC is no good. I mean, think about how unanimously known of a reference that was. Bye, 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 do, dirty pop. And now it's an ancient relic of the past, which means that we're all going to be dead someday. Woo! I'm really about the sound effect today. All right. Oh my God, this freaking comedy community, man. It's a weird community, bro. It's like part alcoholics, part people that are like millionaires, part washed up professional athletes, part podcasters, part homeless people, criminals, and everybody's got an ego, including me. But what I noticed about this comedy community in St. Pete is when somebody else speaks their mind about a person, they're a freaking warrior. Oh, they're a trendsetter. But when I speak my mind, I'm the criminal. Man, funk that. That ain't right. Mm-hmm. I'm coughing. It's gross. What other radio show do you get to hear people yell into a microphone and cough? I really bring it here. I entertain you guys. Oh, my God. I think it's time. Oh, it's so funny. I'm on my Google Chrome. And you know how if you log in on a different computer, you have the same presets as like the other websites? So I went to type in YouTube and it said YouTube. I was like, yeah, definitely don't open that up at work. Mm-hmm. Now, it wouldn't be good to get that call from HR. Hey, why are we going on this site? No. YouTube is the one I want. Mm-hmm.
Yo, turn it up, it's Hoppe Hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth unwind. Mike's hot, Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Nepotism's throne, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut. Talents on vacation, they just taking what's corrupt. Hoppe's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiocracy crown, it's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens, welcome to Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype. Y'all beware, fake smiles, fake lies, fake drama. They choose, no talent required. That's Kardashian news. Diamond studded lies, selling dreams to the broke. Gold plated, nothing society inside joke. Hoppe ain't scared, man, he roasting them raw. No, Nepo babies flexing like they rewrote the law.
They like it raw.
Every word's a slice. Hypocrisy exposed under studio lights. Instagram filters, they mask the truth. Hoppe's here to school them. Welcome to the booth. Yeah, Hoppe's got no leash, no chain. Speaking what he feels, never playing the game. No Kardashian can spin his name. On this mic, he reigns untamed. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype. Y'all beware, fake smiles, fake lies, fake drama. They choose, no talent required. That's Kardashian news.
Isn't this song a banger? Next time you're in the club, ask for the Kardashian news song.
That's the Kardashian.
And if they don't know how to load the song, just connect the phone to the Bluetooth speaker and horrify the audience of the nightclub. And all the drunken 35-year-old marketing directors trying to get laid. Mm-hmm. Oh, almost had a perfect transition. This was quiet. But we're never perfect a day in our lives. We don't have a script like the Joe Show.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, what's going on with these morons?
Khloe Kardashian is once again setting the record straight on her boundaries with Tristan Thompson.
You know he tags her late at night when his other 9 side chicks don't hit him up. He's like, come on, baby. I've only been through 80 women since knowing you. Take me back.
During the November 19th episode of her podcast, Khloe in Wonderland, the reality star who shares 7-year-old daughter True and 3-year-old son Tatum with the NBA player addressed critics who question why she let Tristan back into her life.
I think what I find so funny is that people are always like, how do you let Tristan back in? And
I don't know, he's the baby daddy.
I'm like, well, Tristan's not back in. He's just the father of my kids. So he's going to be around his kids, and I'm really grateful that he is.
However, Khloe, who dated Tristan...
She sounds so damaged, man. She's as damaged as a case of water at Aldi's.
And on and off from 2016 to 2021, reveals it took years of her going to therapy to get their co-parenting relationship in a good place.
I bet before therapy, he's texting one of the side chicks.
Emotionally, I'm not invested in Tristan in that way, like in a romantic way. So he doesn't affect me when he does come around.
Oh, yeah, he does.
And he's just like one of my friends, like, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I was getting a threesome last night. Last night I did my first ever, train. Felt pretty good.
Okay, thank you so much. Like, I hope you had a great time with the kids. Like, it's so just chill.
Whatever, honey. It's so chill. That's how they live. They're so chill, yo.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Aaron Paul is opening up about his decision to leave Los Angeles.
Bye! See you later. I think I'm the one person that doesn't like Breaking Bad.
In an interview with Daily Mail, published November 21st, the Breaking Bad alum shares why he and his wife Lauren moved their family to France this past year following the deadly wildfire. Saying, when the fires happened in LA, we just knew that we were done with LA.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard. You make this whole palace of a house and then it just burns down. But I thought God was real.
So we sold our house and moved to Paris.
That's pretty nice.
And
Adatois.
The actor, who shares Kid's story in writing with Lauren, goes on.
God, his wife's freaking hot. That is the type of woman, your wife. Down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. She's wifey material.
On to say that they just wanted something different. Quote, Paris is awesome. We went out there for the kiddos. We just always...
Oh, the kiddos. It's so cute.
Just wanted to be around a completely different culture.
Yeah, get the hell out of this, America.
In July, People magazine reported that Aaron listed his home in Los Feliz for $10 million.
A lot of money.
Months after the Southern California city was hit by the harrowing fires. Some celebrities, such as Jamie Lee Curtis, Adam Brody, and more, were directly affected by the fire.
All right, there you go. That seems so long ago. We've had so much happen this year.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Beyonce is off to the races. The music icon and her husband, Jay-Z,
she does know how to ride.
Make a surprise joint appearance at the F1 Grand Prix in Las Vegas on Saturday, November 22nd. For the occasion, Beyonce posed out not one, but two F1-inspired looks.
God, her boobs are about to pop out.
With the singer first.
It's like that rap song from 2013 in Chicago from Katie You Got Bands. Pop out! Pop out! If you weren't there, you don't get it.
Donning a custom leather Louis Vuitton jumpsuit, accessorized with black boots, aviator sunglasses, and red gloves. And for her second look, she sported a red Ferrari leather bodysuit with a matching...
All right, so she went dressed up, showing her boobs. Nice! Until you actually show them, I don't care.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Donald Glover is opening up about his health struggles. While performing a
Not that it matters, but there's something real bisexual about him.
Tyler, the Creator's Camp Flognaw
Probably because he hangs out with Tyler,
Carnival in Los Angeles, November 22nd. The singer reveals more details about why he was forced to cancel his new world tour last September. With Donald explaining in clips from the music festival posted to social media. So I was doing this world tour, having lots of fun. I had a
lot of orgies.
Really bad pain in my head in Louisiana, and I did the show anyway. I couldn't really see well. So when we went to Houston, I went to the hospital, and the doctor was like, "You had a stroke." And the first thing I thought was like, I'm letting everybody down.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
42-year-old then shares that shortly after the stroke, he broke his foot, which led to doctors discovering
that is just a lot of bad luck.
Yet another scary medical issue, saying they found a hole in my heart, so I had this surgery, and
I have a hole in my heart too.
Then I had to have another surgery. And following the near-death experience, Donald shares the important life lesson he's learned.
Live it up! We'll be dead soon!
Telling the crowd, they say everybody has two lives, and the second life starts when you realize you have one.
I did. So here, they just... 856 49 Hoppe.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Speaking of these two douchebags.
Have mercy, this feud is over.
Oh, what feud is it? The war?
It appears Jerry O'Connell and John Stamos have officially called a truce after their years-long feud that's
that's so important! Two millionaires that don't like each other. Shut your ass! John Stamos seems like such a fake douche.
Stem from past comments John made about his ex-wife and Jerry's current wife, Rebecca Romijn.
So they're competing Eskimo brothers!
In a November 22nd Instagram post, the former talk show host poses for a selfie alongside the Full House alum and his wife, Caitlin McHugh.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if there's a little bit of action after the picture.
At mutual friend Howie Mandel's 70th birthday party.
Howie Mandel is 70? I just died realizing he's 70.
Captioning the shot, first Zohran Mamdani and Donald Trump, then me and John Stamos. Gorgeous fam and gorgeous people. Happy birthday, Howie Mandel.
Gotta make it friggin' political. Jesus Christ. I like Jerry O'Connell. He had this show that everyone forgot about. He was with John Belushi, Jim. It was called The Defenders. And they were lawyers in 2010 on CBS every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Time. And it was pretty good. Let me see if I can find the intro to The Defenders. Here's the intro to the show. Yeah! That's The Defenders! Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get back on track.
With Howie then quickly taking to the comments section to claim credit for the pair's reconciliation.
Howie Mandel making it about him? No way! He's such a humble guy.
Writing, this is what I do. I bring people together.
God, is he annoying?
You're welcome.
Shut up!
The beef between the two actors dates back to 2023 when John detailed his highly publicized divorce from Rebecca in his memoir.
John seems like such a bitch! And this is probably just a photo op!
Or if you would have told me. In the book, John, who was married to the actress from 1998 to 2005, accused Rebecca of being unfaithful, even referring...
You're probably lame and bad. You just lay there like, oh, you should be so great! While you're with John Stamos.
...to her as the, quote, devil.
You're the devil, John. Your career sucks! Mm-hmm. It's not bad. What have you done for me recently? You know that guy that got, he probably killed the Celeste girl, David, that awful singer? The house he rented had a freezer, and cops are working on the storage of the body. There's all those stories that the LAPD are a bunch of morons, and they're really approving us. All right. University of Georgia football lineman Nair Daniels arrested. Reckless driving, cruelty to children. I don't know what it is about these football players, but they're mentally ill. The Ariana Grande stalker, the cloud chaser, has been barred from Singapore for good. You know, he made Singapore look real bad. Mm-hmm. There's this headline too. There's these burglars, horn dog couple arrested for burglary after doing the nasty on a security camera. Let's see where this happened. Oh, it's Arizona, not even Florida. A couple of suspected horny burglars couldn't wait to get it on in the bedroom, so they decided to bang during a break-in and end up in the pokey. And he slipped it in the pokey. The X-rated incident unfolded in the I love TMZ, the wee hours of October 25th at Mon Sherry Restaurant in Scottsdale, but it's only now making the rounds. Here's the deal. Brian Morrill and Carissa Susnick, she looks like Carissa, allegedly forced their way inside to steal money from the cash register, but soon their original criminal activity took a detour into the world of amateur porn. Yeah, that's got to be a little bit of a high. You're shoplifting, you're stealing stuff. You're like, let's have sex. I'm pretty hard right now. I'm rock hard. Yeah. Woohoo.
Jelly Roll is showing off his new look. The singer stepped out in public for the first time since shaving his beard, which had previously long been his signature part of his look.
I don't want to be a dick, even though I am. He looks awful. He's one of those guys This is what it would probably look like if Mike Calta lost weight, which he would never do. It's like, it's God, you look better fat. I don't know what it is. Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, all these guys lose weight, and it looks unnatural. The guy from frickin' Mike and Molly, all these guys.
Jelly Roll made an appearance on the field prior to the Tennessee Titans game against the Seattle Seahawks at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, November 23rd.
Oh, he's a Nashville guy.
Where he showed support for his hometown team in a black Titans hoodie that he wore with a matching black hat and pants. The 40-year-old initially debuted his new clean-shaven look on social media while reacting to his recent Grammy nomination.
Oh, it's so good!
Saying in a November 20th Instagram video,
"By now, you have probably figured out that I look like a Ninja Turtle.
You look like a midlife crisis!
Yeah, this was crazy. One of the reasons I'd even started growing a beard was because I was so obese. It was just easier to cover up what was happening here, you know?
In the lead up to Jelly Roll's transformation, his wife Bunny XO had documented his facial hair journey on her own social media.
And he was documenting the facials.
Teasing the moment Jelly shaved off his beard.
Guys, I have been with my husband for going on 10 years now.
And he's cheated on me so much, but I got my own. Like Tampa Morning Radio.
I have never seen this man without his facial hair.
I did.
My husband, in honor of his...
He actually doesn't look bad in sometimes.
Shoot that he...
Now he needs to lift and get ripped. Because it's okay to lose the weight. Throws that back. It's fine. I get you're lazy. But then get some real muscles.
Today is going to shave off his beard completely because now that he's also skinny, look at that freaking jawline.
All right, then. Go have sex and shut up!
John Gosselin is a married man once again. The John and Kate Plus 8 alum and Stephanie Lebo tied the knot in front of their friend.
You know, this really bothered Kate, because A, Kate's so average looking. She's like the original Karen, and B, his new wife is rocking.
And family in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, November 23rd.
God, you know he plowed his wife that night, like, yeah! Yeah!
In footage from the ceremony shared by Entertainment Tonight, John reads his vows saying, "From the moment I saw you at that barbecue, my life changed for the better.
Oh, did you get the barbecue stolen like mine was?
Today, I'm definitely marrying my best friend in life."
Whatever.
The father of 8, who shares 25-year-old twin daughters Madeline and Kara, as well as 21-year-old sextuplets Aiden, Alexis, Colin, Hannah, Joel, and Leah with ex-wife Kate Gosselin continues. "If you had told me 4 years ago before I met you that I would be here today, I would have never remotely believed you. But here we are, and I don't want to be anywhere than where I am right now.
I want to be inside you."
Only 2 of John's kids, Colin and Hannah, joined him on his special.
I would assume the rest of them are whipped by Kate, because she's the one with a little bit of money. And she's a bitch! And brainwashed them. She's the worst!
Day, as the 48-year-old has become estranged from the rest of his children following his divorce from Kate in 2009.
All right, there you go. That was that long ago? God damn, time flies! Oh, it does!
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Nicole Kidman is sharing an update after her split from Keith Urban. Less than a month after the actress filed for divorce from the singer, she told Ariana Grande.
Oh, she told the side chick! I will always say that. Ariana's a side chick! She is! Sorry!
Filed for divorce from the singer, she told Ariana Grande in a conversation for Interview, which took place October 19th but was published November 24th, that she's, quote, hanging in there. Elsewhere in the interview, Nicole, who shares daughters Sunday Rose and Faith Margaret with Keith, shared that she was surrounded by a great support system this summer as she filmed Practical Magic 2 amid the initial months.
Whatever, he made a movie. Good for you! All 4 people are going to go see it! Probably not. Probably a little more, but just talking smack, which is what I do here.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
What do we got here? Do.
And developing now, some of the 31 people arrested during a protest in front of the Chrome Detention Center are starting to walk out of jail.
The Local 10 was the first to break this news and show you video of Miami-Dade deputies arresting those protesters as
You can't protest anymore? What did this country come to? You're all whipped by Trump, you losers! Losers!
They sat in front of the facility's gate. We have Samir Nefsi. He's live at the jail.
I get why you're protesting, but then you're going to get arrested. I don't want to get arrested.
And we're wondering, what did these protesters tell you, Samir?
All right, so they got a bunch of protesters that got arrested. There's this headline right here.
Eva Longoria details the perks of having kids later in life.
You know, like when you're growing up and you're starting to realize either you're into men or women or whatever genders there are nowadays. Eva Longoria was one of those when Desperate Housewives was on. Desperate Housewives was always like amateur porn acting without the banging. And Eva Longoria's character. Oh my God. So freaking hot. For my 7th and 8th grade self, I loved that show. And I think my mom was a little confused. Why do you like it so much? Oh yeah, I love Eva Longoria.
In an interview with the Sunday Times published November 22nd, the actress shares why she waited to start a family. Telling the outlet, "You have so much more wisdom and patience when you become a mother in your 40s.
But then you're going to be like, oh my God, her boobs are big. You're going to be like 63 when they're 18.
It was all about me for so long.
God, your boobs are so big.
40 years of me was enough time. So I was really blessed to have my child later in life."
Oh my God, I know making a baby with her must be a riot.
Eva, who shares 7-year-old son Santiago with husband Jose Bastion, continues, "I had traveled, I'd done everything I needed to do for my career. Now everything I do is just icing on the cake, and I get to do that with my son." However, the director and producer, who turned 50 this year...
She's 50! You're right up my alley! Because everyone knows that I'm a slut for older women. Everyone's aware of that! Love cougars.
Does understand that becoming a mom will only become more challenging as she gets older.
Oh my God! Can you tell I haven't been laid recently?
Explaining, "I want to have my 20-year-old body with my 50-year-old mind."
Oh God. I don't mind a 50-year-old body. More to love. Sit in my lap.
Wouldn't that be great? We're all aging. It's happening, so you have no choice but to embrace it.
Holy midlife crisis. Someone's gonna...
I just want to age well. I want to be able to move, hike, get up and down stairs. I'm still carrying my son, and he's 7.
I'm sure you're doing good, baby doll. RFK's cringeworthy love message to journalists during their digital affair. Oh, yeah. I lost a lot of respect for Cheryl Hines. Thought she was so hot on Curb Your Enthusiasm. And then the show Son of Zorro was on for 1 year. But she's whipped by him. He cheated on her. And he stayed with him. You want the power and clout. Now that Curb Your Enthusiasm's over, what the hell is Cheryl Hines doing? RFK wrote a cringe-inducing, raunchy poem to journalist Olivia Nuzzi during their scandalous digital affair last year. One message wrote, "Your open mouth awaiting my harvest." Yeah! RFK with the creepy game. "I am a river, you are my canyon. I mean to flow through you. I mean to subdue and tame you, my love." What a freaking weirdo. He doesn't even have any game. He's in shape. He's okay looking. I love how he's like the Department of Health, and he looks like a scumbag. Olivia Nuzzi just looks like I want to just cheat, you know. Really puts out. Oh, I'm sure it was just a digital affair. That's all it was. Nothing else. Got it. So there's an explosive feud between Jordan Hudson and her daughter and Bill Belichick's daughter-in-law. God, she's a dumb broad. She's stupid. I don't know why he's with her. X-Fox host Joy Taylor says she was not meant to be a mom in its lifetime. Well, that's good for you to admit. You're pretty much better at other stuff, you know. You would have been a terrible mom. The kid would have been in the other room like, I want some cereal. And you just hear, yeah. That's how that would have gone down. Oh, is that how that would have gone down? She puts out. That's how she gets ahead in life. By giving head. All right, let's see what we got here. It's time for Epstein News, the fun stuff of the show. Woo!
Yeah. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mac and cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on a jet, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. Hoppe on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell. Narcissist king with a gill to share. Ryan Hoppe calling it no filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection. Red hat screaming he's one of us, but he's eating filet while they scrape the crust. Mar-a-Lago party, champagne fountains, while they climbing up debt like scaling mountains. Happy hour buzz, breaking the trance. Pull the curtain back, man, he don't dance. Puppeteer strings got the bass hypnotized, but the greed in his grin can't be disguised. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Khan in the mirror, chasing perfection. Heroes they crave, but they worship a fraud. A house of cards with a facade. Ryan's on air dismantling the show. Truth on blast, let the whole world know. No Messiah, just a man with a plan to take what he can and leave you in the sand.
Happy Hot Topic
is up against a ticking clock to release the files it has on Jeffrey Epstein, and now
they're trying to find the papers that have Trump's name and throw it out.
We're seeing the first public indication of those current efforts coming in a Florida court filing.
You know, a lot of the people that work with Trump are sick of him, and they're like, yeah, let's throw him under the bus and call it a day.
DOJ again asking a federal court to unseal grand jury transcripts related to the initial federal investigation against Epstein. That would include records dating.
Like if Trump was so innocent, just release it, call it a day.
Back to 2005 and 2007. Notably, though, the new act passed by Congress doesn't mention grand jury transcripts at all. But DOJ lawyers says they believe.
Can you imagine if I did this? People would be crucifying me.
That disclosure is required because the law doesn't specifically rule them out. But the department has been down this road before.
All right, there you go. And then here's Charlie Kirk's wife. Said she prayed to be pregnant after Charlie was killed.
Get married.
Yes.
You have 2 kids.
2 precious babies.
And
here's Megyn Kelly, who should not be near kids because she was siding with Epstein banging 15-year-olds because she's a dumb broad.
You told me this in private, but
I'm going to do it anyway because I'm a brat.
How many kids did you guys want to have?
We wanted to have 4. Yeah. And I was praying to God that I was pregnant when he got murdered.
Why? Then there's not a real father.
Oh, wow.
That is the most conservative thing I ever heard. They ain't going to have a daddy, but hey, I want to be pregnant.
I thought of that once.
You can just hit up J.D. Vance and call it a day.
Just like whether it was meant to be or whether we'd get news like that.
I was like, oh goodness, that would be the ultimate blessing out of this catastrophe.
Why? I don't even understand the logic. He's not here. It's more responsibility. I know you got nannies and you got a lot of money.
So now when I see young couples, I tell them, please
please don't be outspoken Republicans that get shot in public, please?
Like, don't put it off. Especially if you're a young woman, don't put it off. You can always have a career. You can always,
This is weird.
go back to work.
She's like in the 1950s.
You can never just go back to having children. And they grow so fast and so quickly, but...
I'm uncomfortable. That's it. There you go. Having a cough attack. Let me get some water. Let's take a water break. How long have I been recording? 50 minutes. Let's take a water break. I don't want a commercial break, just a water break. Grab your water, whatever you got. I'm dying over here. I've been freaking sick for 2 weeks. More water. It feels better. Oh, yeah. Remember that headline of Captain Spacey saying he's homeless? Like the little bitch, ungrateful, moron, sexual predator he is? Well, here's this. Talking to the media.
Hi, everyone. I don't usually make it my business to correct the media. If I did,
I don't make it to correct the media because everything they say is true about me being a sexual predator.
I wouldn't have time for much else.
Yeah, I'm so busy making so many movies.
But in light of the recent articles claiming I am homeless...
Well, you are, going to hotel.
I feel the need to respond.
Why? Because of your ego. Because you're a predator and a loser.
Not to the press, but to the thousands of people who have reached out over the past few days.
You got some dumb broad like Donna in Middle America. How are you homeless?
Offering me a place to stay or have just asked if I'm okay.
Keep them away from your kids.
And to all of you, let me first say that I am truly touched by your generosity, full stop.
I did.
But I feel it would be disingenuous of me to allow you to believe that I am indeed homeless.
No, you're doing just fine. You're just having to, budget like most Americans.
In the colloquial sense.
He's using big words because he's so smart.
In my conversation with Mick Brown, the wonderful journalist who wrote the story that was in...
God, is he a creepy guy, man. Just the thought of him having sex with a guy is repulsive.
The Telegraph, where this rumor first began, I said I was basically living in hotels and Airbnbs and
the media said that it was just quote-unquote homeless.
Going where the work is, just as I did when I first started out in this business. I've been working nearly nonstop this
good for you! And attacking people sexually!
Entire year, and for that I have so much to be grateful for.
Oh, you're so grateful. Yeah, you're making a video trying to prove the haters wrong because you're a dummy.
And there are many people, as we all know, who are indeed actually living on the streets or in their cars or...
Wow. Way to finally read the room. I'm proud of you, douche.
Or in terrible financial situations, and my heart goes out to them.
All right, how could that happen?
But it is clear from the article itself that I am not one of them. No,
I'm not a peasant. I'm just a predator.
Or was I attempting to say that I was?
I don't want to be affiliated with poor people. I'd rather be affiliated with being an alleged pedophile. Shut up.
Which is why it was a shame that the Telegraph
How dare you compare me to average people? I'm better than that.
Chose to
Shut up.
Undermine the work of their own journalist by selling him out with a knowingly
Oh, shut up. You sold out the people you sexually allegedly abused. Shut your ass. I don't feel bad for you. What is it, week 11 on the NFL? Let me check here. Let's try to do the prep. This is why I didn't work out in sports radio. Whoa, we go to NFL, are we in? We're in week 12. Wow. Time is flying by. And it's not looking good for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've lost 3 in a row. But I thought Todd Bowles was such a good coach. I thought Todd Bowles was going to lead you to victory land. Oh, wait, that's right. Just like when he was on the Jets, he's a loser. We'll see the true side of him, because Baker's hurt. After they got blown out last night against the Rams, it makes you wonder what's going to happen. But before we get to all of that, the madness of the NFL, the sport played on the gridiron field, let's let the music play out. I got it. 856-49 It's 856. It's so cool how the music ends. 494-6773. I'm so hyper today. Let's go. Didn't mean for that to play. We got this. All right. Here. I thought I had it loaded up, and I did not. This show is never perfect a day in our life. If you're coming here for perfect analysis, then go to Pat Aaron, their 14th place ratings. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. 10 Tampa Bay sports reporter David Shealy here. The Buccaneers have lost 3 straight games. They fell to the Rams 34-7 on Sunday.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Todd Bowles losing to a coach like Sean McVay in primetime? No way! There's a little bit too much of the Kool-Aid drinking here in Tampa.
Monday Night Football, but that honestly seems secondary to this. Baker Mayfield hurt his left shoulder, did not play the second half. He spent the entire second half in a sling on the sidelines. Teddy Bridgewater finished the game at QB. Mayfield will get an MRI today, and we will hope for the best. Because
that's what's going on. They were at 6-2. Now they're one game above 500. How quickly things can go when Todd Bowles is your coach. And the NFC South standings. Let's see what's happening over there. They are tied record-wise with the Carolina Panthers. Yay! That's good. Not at all. That's bad. Carolina won. We're screwed. Haley Steinfeld says that she loves to go on vacations with Josh Allen. Oh, I bet it's fun. You guys just plow each other. Here's footage of Tom Brady saying he's not a good dad.
When I think about being a dad, I think about him because of what
he's thinking about his dad.
My dad meant to me. And I know I'm not as good a dad to my kids that my dad's been to me. And I use them as my example.
And you failed! Your relationship literally began on infidelity.
How to keep a family together, and to care, and to support, and to love. And
we want our kids to be happy. I want them to be respectful of people. I want them to be kind. I want to make the world a better place. I think maybe what I'd wish for my children is to find something they really love to do like I have.
All right, there you go. There's Father here, Tom Brady. And then there's this. Right here. If it wants to friggin' load.
Ed Kelsey is coming to Travis Kelce's defense.
Hell yeah, that's a real father.
After critics had something to say about the Kansas City Chiefs tight end's performance this season, Ed takes to Instagram on November 23rd to shut down the hate.
Oh yeah, Father Kelsey. Defend your boy.
As he writes underneath a photo of his son on the field, if anyone questions how good Travis is playing, through week 10, he leads all tight ends in total yardage.
Hell yeah!
Ed's post about his son comes just days after Travis addressed if he planned on making his 13th season with the NFL his last.
I think next season's going to be the last because he's going to do the goodbye tour. If he's got a humble bone, he'll retire after this year. Also, it's crazy. It's been 13 years.
36-year-old first started out by mentioning his brother Jason Kelce's emotional retirement from the Philadelphia Eagles in March 2024. And now he hopes to show the same respect to the Chiefs by giving as much notice ahead of the season as possible. Sharing, seeing my brother go through it and seeing just how the league works, the season kind of restarts in April. And I want to give the Chiefs a good opportunity to know whether I come back or not and vice versa.
All right, there you go. So this story's freaking hilarious. I'm going to tell you a story. We're going to do some story time. All right. In like April 2009, Jay Cutler was traded to the Chicago Bears. And Kyle Orton went to the Denver Broncos. And he was supposed to be the guy that led us to victory land. He was supposed to be the guy that did it all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he did not. He stole money from the Bears allegedly, and he broke into teammates' houses. A former Chicago Bear teammate, NFL quarterback Jay Cutler, recalled a time when the ex-signal caller broke into his house. Cutler, the ex-husband and reality TV star Kristen Cavallari, has been in trouble recently for a DUI. Here's what Kyle Long, who actually blocked me on Twitter because I'm a douche, former offensive lineman said. I had a very unique relationship with Jay because when I arrived in Chicago, it was clear to me that it was a non-traditional quarterback situation in the locker room from a social standpoint. I just think Jay was born in the wrong century. I really believe that. He's like Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner a little bit. He wants to be out by himself journaling and just happens to throw the ball 100 miles per hour, which is what I've always said. He just had to play. He acted like it was a job to him, like going your 9 to 5. He didn't care. Kyle Long goes on to say, and I remember one instance, we were out drinking one night, and he got us in a car, and he got us the car back, by the way. He got us a car. I think he got a car back. What a quote. And the next morning, someone had broken into my house at 6 a.m., and it was Jay Cutler. He was making sure that I was getting my workout the next day on time. And I was like, we can have fun, but we got to. He broke into my house with his kid in his arm. It was a soft break-in. I left the door unlocked. I woke up and Jay Cutler's in my doorway, and he's like, hey, buddy, just making sure we're ready to roll. Yeah, there was this radio show that's legendary in Chicago called Waddle and Sylvie, and they used to do the Jay Cutler show where he would go to different bars, and he wouldn't look at any of the fans. He views us like peasants because he's a loser. You never could beat Aaron Rodgers ever, and you failed as a quarterback, and you failed as a father, and you failed as a husband. Maybe the word failure is associated with Jay Cutler. Mm-hmm.
Yo, Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes, NBA drama, living out the dreams, ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens, dropping knowledge bombs all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all, from scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game, Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all, from scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy exes, wild and scandalous, league full of stories, ain't nothing fabulous. Ryan breaks it down, gets unanimous. Tune a Hoppe Hour, never anomalous. Y'all know the score, but he dives deeper. Locker room secrets, stats like a keeper. Voices every week, analysis sweeper. NBA's real talk cuts through the sleeper.
Oh yeah.
Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all, from scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Oh, yeah, we got the breaking news about Chris Paul. All right, I hear.
Chris Paul announced that he will be retiring at the end of the NBA season, and JJ Redick at Lakers practice spoke about being a teammate with Chris Paul, but also shared a funny story about when he hated him.
What do you think Chris Paul's legacy will be in this game?
It'll be whatever people decide it is. I'm not going to craft a narrative. I just know him as a human being and a teammate and a brother, and
they're trying to start some drama. Reporters in LA trying to begin drama. No way.
The arc of our relationship is very interesting, from going for a decade plus of quite literally hating each other to feeling like he's a part of my family. And
yeah, that's kind of what happens in radio too. You like work with other people and you realize it's all nonsense. We're all going to be dead someday.
Getting to watch him evolve as a player, as a competitor, as a leader in the later stages, particularly after I retired, has been actually really fun for me.
it's, I think, rare that you see guys who have accomplished as much as he's accomplished to grow in the ways that he grew, both as a player and a person.
Yeah, I think we would be looking at him a little differently had the Phoenix Suns not blown that 2-0 lead, because that Devin Booker and Chris Paul team 5 years ago, Cavaliers been a half a decade, was quite the team. But then they blew it.
We used to talk about this with the Clippers all the time, like squeezing the juice out of a possession, and he was the master at that. He squeezed the juice out of every possession. And that's like the micro version.
Sometimes there's some erotic things these guys say.
Of him is just manipulating the game, thinking the game, squeezing the juice out of every possession. He squeezed the juice out of
Oh yeah, he squeezes the juice with the side chicks too.
His career. He's done that for, over 2 decades, and it's remarkable.
There you go. There's head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, J.J. Redick. And here's LeBron talking about it.
If you have not seen it, Chris Paul announced that he will be retiring at the end of this season. And we know him and LeBron are close friends. And here's what LeBron James had to say about that news.
You guys have been intertwined in so many ways over the course of your career. What's your thought about him, kind of making the announcement? And what do you wish for him to get?
There's a lot of laughter in the background.
Out of his final season.
Happiness. Just be as happy as he possibly can. You don't want to look back on it, when you're done and be like, I was angry or
I choked a 2-0 lead.
And, take full advantage of, your last year and things of that nature. So, I know he's happy being back in LA with his family. Seeing little CP, seeing his daughter, seeing what they're doing.
Yeah, a lot of these guys don't get to see their kids grow up.
I know that's pretty special to him. So hope he can just get joy out of this final year. And, like you said, we've known each other for forever. So
yeah, it's been a long time.
Hell of a player, hell of a career. I can go on and on and on, but
got it. Makes sense. And there's this right here. Let me see here. How do I want to play this? All right. First of all, we all know that Patrick Beverly choked his sister. Here is Dave Portnoy talking about that thug.
So where are we with Pat Bev right now? That's obviously the other big story. Yeah.
Yeah. No, obviously horrific police report. No matter how bad, whatever it is, I saw Roan's speech on it. I thought it was good. Like, that's his life. And he's got to figure all this out. It's horrible. He is taking forced time away from Barstool. And we'll see if this turns out somehow not true. Like, we'll let the facts play out. Certainly with what is hanging there, we can't have them be part of what we're doing right now. And
you can't have a woman beater on the team.
Let's see how it settles.
That's not good, Patrick. It wasn't worth it. It was a teenage girl.
But this is horrible, how it read. And if there's any truth to it, he won't be back at Barstool.
All right, there you go. So we all know that Draymond Green's got kind of an ego, but obviously he's one of the greatest players ever. Obviously he had a lot of moments where he was very important for the Golden State Warriors. When everybody else needed a pick-me-up, Draymond Green was the 5-hour energy for their 4 or 5 championships. I forget how many they have. Well, Kenyon Martin, who only had 1 All-Star appearance and is kind of a moron, has been talking a lot of smack about Draymond Green. And by no means am I a Draymond Green fan, because he countered Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant and Jordan Poole out of Golden State. But I would still take Draymond Green over Kenyon Martin. And here's Kenyon Martin talking about it.
Draymond Green and Kenyon Martin have been beefing recently. Draymond been taking shots on his podcast and Kenyon Martin been taking shots on Gil's Arena. And then Kenyon Martin went live on Instagram yesterday for 28 minutes talking trash about Draymond Green and even named 50 power forwards he thinks better than Draymond.
I mentioned on our show, the Gil's Arena show, shout out to the crew, that I can name 2 200 people better at basketball than Draymond Green.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You're a moron. I can think of 400 players better than you. Dummy, show your ass. You don't know anything. That's why you got out of the league at such a young age.
Basketball, skill set of basketball. I can name 200 people that I think are better at basketball than you. That's people. I dumbed it down to power forwards. I dumbed it down to just power forwards. People that are...
So there he is. Here is Draymond reacting to it. Isn't going to be interesting.
It's a little disappointing because for those of you that don't know, Kenyon Martin was born in Saginaw, Michigan. Kenyon Martin, dad, Paul Roby, played at my high school. And so growing up in a city like Saginaw, Michigan,
what is it?
You're always looking for hope when you grow up.
The thing I don't respect about Draymond is it feels like he does everything for his podcast.
In a city like that. So another person that was born in Saginaw, Michigan was Serena Williams. And although these two people that I just mentioned didn't quite grow up in Saginaw.
Yeah.
Spent some of their younger lives in Saginaw, but didn't quite grow up in Saginaw. A city with so much pride, like a small city like Saginaw, still roots for those people relentless. So I spent my childhood rooting for Serena Williams relentlessly.
Oh, yeah.
Because you feel that connection. Like, yo, when you look...
It's kind of like when you're from Chicago.
When you look her name up and where she's born, it says Saginaw, Michigan. And for a city that's always looking for hope, you're so proud that she was born in the same place that we were born.
All right, so he did a good job of, it's 11 minutes of that, but he is definitely more well-spoken than moron Kenyon Martin. Now, we got 2 topics left on the plate. And if any other news breaks, I have been talking for an hour and 11 minutes, 71 minutes, 4 more than 6'7". Okay. Coming up next, we'll talk about Bill Maher versus Jimmy Kimmel and a little more Hoppy's Hoops with Klay Thompson going off on John Morant. But I really got to pee. So we'll be right back. Hang on.
Don't worry, Fresno. Hoppy Hour will be right back.
Hoppy Hour. Hoppy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Hoppy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Sean Mac, Bogus Boys collaboration, you dig? We keep it all Chi-Town, you understand? Cause we getting money. Sean Mac, Premier, you dig? Don't feed the killers. Don't forget to check out Bogus Boys. MySpace.com/Bogus Boys Infrared. You dig? Sean Mac, Premier, Chi-Town. Let's do it.
Raised on the south side of Chicago. Gang bang all my life, nigga, all I know. Moving on the op on the beat song. My teacher asked me what I wanna be. Said the G for the beat stars. Never false flag from the load of the wild hunters. Neutron killer nigga, you either ride under the 5 or the 6. And you better know your lick when you walk up in the county. And they ask what you is. All well GD, Vice Lord, Daddy King, BD, MC, New Breed, Spanish D. They living by the creed in the state of Illinois. Chief Steel pull rank on the streets from in the joint. I've been appointed a position of authority within this organization. You don't wanna war me, so act accordingly before I put it in effect. You catch a ugly violation if you disrespect. Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock his act and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot from the hundreds to the low, east to west and to the pole. Motherfucker, lay it low. Everybody say it. We in the middle of the action. in the midst of the gunfights and stabbing. You better have that card with you when you pass it. Cause we are making express spot captain. Got an accent, them Illinois boys grinding. I don't think a nigga out here who will really drive it. See, I'm highly respected. You know the way we see gangster and fester. I got board members that is well connected. And we believe in the gym and we elected. A force to be reckoned. You got a death wish, you go against your brain. Time to die now. We got rules and regulations in the shot Any laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot From the hundreds to the low, to west to the pole, motherfucker lay it low. Everybody say it, Joe. Shit, I don't know what you heard. All I know is care self-recording when you come to Chicago. Make sure you understand that we gangbangers. We don't care about no damn rap. But on that note, let's get this shit straight. I ain't the one to lip box, reaching back and forth on a mixtape. Even though you say that's hip hop, but nigga, I don't play. A motherfucker this county gon' get popped. Nah, I ain't waving a threat. I'm just letting you know in the dough I'm as gangsta as it get. Now play with it like you think I'm joking. We'll come shoot your town up, bounce on the first thing, smoking. Charlie, it's that real. I'm telling you, don't let this fucking rap shit get your ass killed. Goofy, that beef ain't shit to me, especially when I just signed the deal. I need the publicity. Shot laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the tip. Everybody say the shit. Shot From the hundreds to the low, east to west to the pole, motherfucker lay it low. Everybody say it, Joe. Shot Laying in the ditch, ain't nobody playing, bitch. Cock it back and spray the clip. Everybody say the shit. Shot From the hundreds to the low, east to west to the pole, motherfucker lay it low. Everybody say it, Joe. Turn that hash straight to perpetrate around
Let's go! This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFUIE.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edison, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go out there. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah. Are you ready for this? Let's go.
And now, back to the Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it but still listen to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppy Hour.
Doors closing.
And now for something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Hoppy Hour!
Artist.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. 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 Ah! Where's the Kleenex? What up? This is Hoppy Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppe, hanging out with you. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. For more info, RyanHOPPERadio.com, and listen on all podcasting platforms by searching up HOPPE Radio. And if you're listening in Fresno on Hot 97.7, what up? How are you? I'm all the way in Tampa, but I put on an entertaining show for you. Thanks to my guy, Alex, on the radio. All right. We're about to wrap up this puppy, but I see here Chauncey Billups pleads not guilty on $5 million bail. Here he is, living in a car room. And he's walking, and the reporter's going to say anything. He is not his usual swagged out self, man. It wasn't worth it. There you go. Justin Bieber was seen pissing on a golf course. He's pissing away his career. I'm kidding. He's doing fine. I can't stand Bill Maher. I think he's a dumb boomer. I think he thinks he's better than everybody. I think he thinks he's smarter than everybody, but he's just your average dude. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he went off on Jimmy Kimmel's wife, Molly, and we all know that Jimmy Kimmel's whipped by her. We all know he ain't wearing the pants. Come on now. You're a loser. When you were dating Sarah Silverman, even when you were on Sarah's podcast, you were funny. Whenever you're around your wife, you're pathetic. You're a beta male. Here's Bill Maher talking about it. Oh, I should probably, do that thing called unmuting the website.
Jimmy Kimmel's wife and head writer went public on this topic recently, so I feel it's fair to comment respectfully in public. She says she's lost relationships with relatives because she wrote them an email before the election with 10 reasons why they shouldn't vote for Trump. And some still didn't obey.
Oh, I hate that. Do I think people that vote for him are stupid? Yeah. Do I think people that voted for Kamala, that career side chick, are they stupid? Yeah. But it's family, and you get one life. And if you don't want to talk to your family members because of that, you're just looking for an excuse because you're a dirty, rotten moron. And an awful family member.
So, 10 reasons. I can think of 100.
I can think of 100 reasons why you and Jimmy Kimmel should do a boxing match because you're both douchebags. And Molly, it's got to feel awesome that you got the big balls in their relationship. Mm-hmm. Oh, my sweet Molly, shut up. Oh, the rich and elite, I know I mean. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're going to leave America. Do it. Bye. Your ratings, Jimmy Kimmel, went down like 75%. Back to square one. All right. What's going on here finally on Happy Hour? Losing my voice.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Klay Thompson had an eventful game versus the Grizzlies, firstly having some words for Santi Aldama after he intentionally tripped Cooper Flagg. Then he had some words with Vince Williams Jr. after he flopped after Klay and him got tangled up. And then after the game, as we've all seen, him getting into it with Ja Morant.
Ja Morant is just such a wannabe thug. If you ever seen the show Power, he's trying to be like Tariq St. Patrick, where he's got all the money and all the reasons not to be a thug. But he just wants to live that lifestyle.
And then didn't mince his words in his post-game interview when...
It doesn't help that he plays in Memphis.
Talking about Ja Morant.
Klay, that was one of your more intense games as a Maverick. Talking there with Vince Williams, Aldama. And
great
then,
time.
So,
I love Klay. He's got that beating.
Could you walk us through those interactions and adding on to the Ja Morant interaction at the end of the game?
Well, with the tall guy, I thought just like, that's not cool. I've seen them do dirty stuff before.
Memphis being dirty, no way!
I remember in the playoffs 2022, they broke my teammate's elbow.
I forgot about it.
Dirty hit. That was very reminiscent. That made me...
He's getting flashbacks of being in Memphis.
Think of that. I don't like seeing that done to a rookie. That's not cool. I'll compete with you all the other basketball court, but don't be dirty. That's not it.
Memphis is a dirty team, bud.
And Williams, I just kept that same energy, kept chirping. Thought he flopped when I got tied up with him. And then with Ja, he's
a player flopping? No way! And then what about Ja?
Funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But
I love it. Finally, someone calls out Ja Morant for being a moron.
He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But
it's so sad, too, because I'm pretty sure by the way you watch Ja Morant play basketball that he probably grew up watching Derrick Rose. But Derrick Rose left the hood. Ja Morant wants to be hood. I don't know why.
You know what? That's for another day.
What did Ja have to say on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent.
He's saying he's a moron.
Depth. It was really just...
You can tell Klay has no respect for Ja.
His, just running his mouth and...
Blah, blah, blah. You're like Kelly Ripa of basketball.
He's been running his mouth for a long time, and it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench.
Shots fired in the club.
The story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more, We all want to see him out there and do it.
That is true. He shows moments of greatness, but he's a moron. And his dad doesn't help either, a cloud-chasing douche.
Best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff.
Guns, having guns on Instagram Live. Because I need my gun. Why have a basketball career where I have everything given to me? Tell me.
Way of that. We need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there.
This is why Clay's genuine, man. This is why he's getting the Bam Megan Thee Stallion. It's he's got a heart.
When you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility.
Yeah.
And I hate to see that go to waste.
That is a good way to put it.
You just talked about the history between you and the Grizzlies. Obviously, you got playoffs.
All right, there you go. That's how we'll end the show. I'm so classy.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
2 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping and something wakes me, but I don't know what it is. Computer love, you got mail. It's my ex, probably just missed my sex. Let me get up and see what the deal. What the hell? It's crying faces all over my screen, in a picture of her eye. Try to tell myself this ain't nothing to LOL about. Gotta be serious, cause usually she call, but this time my baby done.
Send me an email with all the details. She said she want me back and she don't care what she gotta do for me. She couldn't say it in person. She put it all in words and I don't know what to say.
Smiling faces, I've been patiently waiting for a dating. Every time you try to make up, it seemed like it required me to wake up. What it did? Why you acting like a wasn't sleep? Why you acting like I wasn't sweet? Why you acting like I ain't sweep you off your feet? Why you acting like a ain't wanna take you out to eat? Hey, why you acting like I broke up with you? When every morning I'm wishing I woke up with you. Don't be emailing TP, knowing damn where the TP need a breezy. The down for we need to renegotiate. Forget your sleazy little friends, they supposed to hate. See, I got love and you don't. Why not? So I'm in this email with a dot.
Send me an email with all the details. She said she want me back and she don't care what she gotta do for me. She couldn't say it in person. She put it all in words and I don't know what to say.
She keeps sweating me, I don't know why she keeps stressing me. She had plenty time to get it, now that I'm on getting paid, I'm not with it. She's been hitting me for days, leaving comments on my face. Tell me what was I to do, if I did what you did, I'd be fighting for you too. Hey, then a crying face said, can you please forgive me, and let's put all this behind. I try to tell myself this ain't nothing to LOL about. It's getting serious, cause usually she call, but this time my baby done.
Send me an email with all the details. She said she want me back and she don't care what she gotta do for me. She couldn't say it in person. She put it all in words and I don't know what to say.
That's right. Send me your email. Send me your email.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code Hoppy to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code Hoppy to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppy on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks a juke playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppy on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. dancing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing happy like fingers without rings. EHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppy held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, I becoming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppy's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The happy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.